Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you a quick little update here on what I think a lot of people are calling Motivation Monday, so why don't we call it that too. It is week 2 of the plant-based immersion for me. As I mentioned, I kind of cheated. I started a little bit early, so it's a little bit more than 2 weeks for me. But I want to give you just a quick update on my results. I'm feeling excellent. Again, waking up every morning with lots of energy. Reported while I'm not weighing myself, I do feel like I have been dropping some pounds. Notice that the belt is moving down a notch in the positive direction. Clothes are fitting a little bit looser. And overall, again, this is really just about noticing energy levels. And for me, I notice a ton of difference. Again, no meat. A lot of people think about the idea of transitioning to this way of eating and thinking, oh my God, that sounds so daunting. It sounds so scary. There's no way that I could do it. I don't have the willpower. One thing I want to say to you, if that is the boat that you're currently in, is that it is so not about willpower. I can't tell you. That's one huge takeaway that I would not have predicted prior to beginning this, but it's not about willpower. And the reason for that is that when you start eating a whole foods plant-based diet, you find that you are just naturally full. You find that you are naturally satisfied. You find that certain foods do actually begin to taste better. The more you start to strip down salt, the more that you can actually taste food in its more rich, natural form. So that's something I never would have predicted. This weekend I had a few different times where I was in front of lots of different food. I was at actually a wedding anniversary celebration over the weekend. It was catered. It was a Mexican catering company that came. And that would have been something for me in the past in most situations where I would have had to really exert a ton of willpower. But it wasn't willpower for me. It really was being able to just feel comfortable being there and knowing that I wanted to just continue to feel good. There was no self-righteousness in my desire to continue to keep this up. No fear of, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be accountable to the people that that I've told I would take this 30-day plant-based immersion to. It was simply that I just didn't want to feel different. And the other thing too is that I just have not had any cravings for meat really whatsoever. So these have been really big changes that I've noticed for me. And if you guys are currently following along, I want to hear more about your changes. Let me know here in the post below. Of course, we have a private Facebook group for the 30-day immersion. If you haven't joined that yet, just look on this page for closed groups. It's called Dr. Mondo's 30-day plant-based immersion. Join it, share your recipes, share your success stories. We've had so much just amazing content being posted by all of you guys in that group. So if you're not a part of it and you want to be a part of it, do that now. You don't have to do the immersion with me. Again, this is just my immersion, and if you want to join me, great. If you want to follow along, if you're curious what it looks like to follow a whole foods plant-based diet, by all means, check it out. So sounds like they're gonna start wood chipping here next door, or possibly cutting down a giant tree. So I should probably take that as my cue, like the Oscar music, to get off the stage. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Again, if you're thinking about doing this, first thing to do is watch Forks Over Knives. Can't tell you to do that enough. And that should set the stage for the change. And I will be posting this week's recipes that I will be following, thanks to Coach Sharon in the 30-day immersion closed group. If you want to follow more closely, again, join the group. You guys have a great week.